Let's go out to Anthony in Kansas City, Missouri. What's up, Anthony?
Oh, what's going on? How you doing?
We're doing all right, brother. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's hot over here, so trying
It
to
is
stay cool.
making its way across the country here. So what's up, dude? How can we help?
Hey, I was just calling today because I'm trying to get some advice on starting a budget, trying to get out of debt. I don't have any clue on where to start. I downloaded the Every Dollar app and it still don't know where to start on anything. So,
All right, starting from scratch. So, Anthony, what is your situation? How much debt do you have? Do you have any savings? Kind of where are you at?
I don't have any savings. I don't have anything. Like I own my mobile home. I would say about 15,000 in debt.
Okay.
Including my car.
Is that car, credit cards, student loans?
It's more like hospital bills.
Okay.
And like some cell phone service stuff.
Okay. And how much do you make a year?
31,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I drive a forklift for Hostess, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, Anthony, I think one of the best starting places, and what you did, which is great, is the budgeting. When you do a budget, there is this level of feeling completely in control of your money. And for you, maybe for the first time ever, where you're thinking, oh gosh, I don't know. I'm getting my paycheck in. I have no clue where it's going. And so what you want to do is you want to do it before the month begins. So we're here in July right now, the beginning of July. So you could even say, I'm going to start this in August. So August 1, and you're going to look at your budget for August. You're going to look at your expenses, everything from if you have a payment on the mobile home, to electricity, water, food, and you're going to go down the list, and every dollar has suggested categories already in that budget. So you could take some of those out. If they don't apply to you, you can add some. And then you're going to put dollar amounts next to all of those categories. And the goal is your income for August minus all of those categories, including giving and saving in your case, will equal 0. So every dollar coming in August is assigned to a category. You know exactly where your paycheck's going. And since you're starting out kind of at a clean slate, your goal really is $1,000 emergency fund. That's your number one goal before paying off debt. And so you can use your budget then to be your guide to say, hey, what can I cut? Are there things I can bring in extra income? Could I get a side gig at night? How's a way to raise my income? And where can I cut expenses in my budget? Realistically, I'm not asking you to spend $20 in food for the month or something, right? You want to be realistic about your budget. But it's a great guide to say, hey, here's where my money's going. Where can I cut to get that $1,000 quickly? And quickly, Anthony, you're changing your entire life right now when we're talking about money. Like if you have not been on any kind of system, any kind of plan, this is a complete mindset shift that you're about to experience. So things are going to be new. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to do things you've never done before, but that's a good thing because you want to start winning with money, which means you're going to have to do things you've never done before. And so that budget and getting that $1,000, that's your first goal. And really, it's kind of the thing that I always tell people, it gives you a sense of confidence. And the budget will take about 3 months to work. So August will probably be a disaster, and that's okay. Give yourself grace. September, it'll kind of work. October, it's like, okay, by Christmas for sure, by Thanksgiving, you're going to say, okay, I get it. Like I know I feel in control, and that's going to be able to guide you to getting that $1,000 and also start working your way out of debt. I just did a lot of talking.
Okay.
I did a lot of talking. What questions do you have?
No, that's perfectly fine. I definitely appreciate it. So a couple questions I have is, at the moment, I'm currently behind on quite a bit of bills.
Okay.
My gas for my house is about $1,000 behind. My car payment's behind about $1,000. Then I just got
How
behind
did it get
on
that
rent
way,
as well.
Anthony? Like what happened? Because that doesn't happen overnight. That doesn't happen 1 month. That's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. So I have a terrible spending habit for impulse buying.
Okay.
On pretty much every paycheck. So I'll pay what I think I can pay, and then I'll be like, oh, I have 200 left. I have to have 200 left for myself.
Okay.
For random stupid stuff.
Do you if I'm asking you honestly, and I want you to answer me honestly. Do you struggle with addiction in any way?
No, nothing like that.
Totally clean? Okay. All right. So this is purely you're just not disciplined with your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go out and I'll buy like a $75 air purifier or some kind of appliance, or I'll go out and just random stuff.
Okay.
And when you're doing that, Anthony, is it because it's exciting, because you're bored, because like what's the why behind that impulse spending for you?
I would feel like it's exciting because every time I get money, I'm just like, oh, I have some money I can spend.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go out and I'll spend it.
Yep. And then after you spend it, when you look back now where you're sitting, all the air purifiers and all the random stuff you spent, has it been worth it? Is it worth it?
No, not at all. Because then I end up either never use it. It's just a paperweight at that point. I'll use it for about a week, and then that's it.
Which is human nature, by the way. Everyone does that. We all think if we're going to spend money, it is, right? John talks about this, how
I do it too, man.
How the chemicals in your brain, it's exciting, your body, you get a little adrenaline, and it's fun, and you're like, oh, okay. So that happens to everyone. So for you, Anthony, it's really this moment of saying, you know what, I'm going to be an adult. And there's a quote Dave always says that adults devise a plan and follow it. Children do what feels good. So there's a level, Anthony, that it's like you have to be a grown up. You have to be an adult. You got to pay your bills. You got to say no to yourself, even when you really, really want it. And so on a very tactical side, before this call gets short, is I want you to catch up on all of your bills before anything else. And so, Anthony, I'm going to really press you. I want you to get 1 or 2 extra jobs.
Today.
I want you.
Today.
Like you have to radically do something different, because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And so bringing in income, and then you're cutting everything. And to say, you know what, I will not spend on this. But you talk about this too, the behavior change aspect, though.
Yeah. So look, dude, you got to put some hurdles between you and this impulse. Okay. Rachel and I talked about it on a previous show. It's the gap between stimulus and response. I want to go buy this thing. I need to go buy this thing. I need you to that's the gap you've got to control, because that's what's getting you in trouble. What does that mean? Take your debit card out of your wallet and leave it at home. Don't leave with it. Make your lunch and take that to work to where that's all you have. And if you forget to take your lunch, you don't eat that day. You won't do that very many times before you get really hungry and you start making your lunch, make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or some beans and rice or whatever it is to get to work. Get rid of Amazon Prime. Just delete it. Make yourself have to jump through a bunch of hoops to go spend money, and that will give you some space on your way to jumping through all these hoops to say, whoa, what am I doing? What is my body trying to tell me? What am I trying to avoid? What am I embarrassed about? What am I ashamed about? And my guess is you work real hard, and it's annoying to you that you can't just go get what you want. Is that fair?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true.
You bust your butt every day, and you do work in the heat, and it's hot, and it's hard, and you're driving a forklift. You got a skill that other people don't have. And, dude, I just want a dang air purifier, and I can't afford it because they're about to shut my gas off. And so the not nice way of saying this is you are broke, and you're in a scary position. You're about to lose your home, dude, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So as Rachel said, it's time to do everything differently, right? Opposite.
How old are you, Anthony?
Opposite Anthony.
I'm 32.
32, okay. Well, I'm excited for you because I really do. Hang on the line. Austin will pick up. We'll give you a subscription to Ramsey Plus because that adds in every dollar in the videos. But Anthony, I want you to be radical. I want you to do the opposite of everything you've been doing. I want you to work like crazy, and I want you to pay your bills instead of paying for air purifiers.
Yes.
Change it up. You can do it.
You can do it.